Hello to all you coaches out there, or those of you who are interested in hearing about some of the tools a coach may use. My name is Bally Binning, and my intention with these short clips is to share insights, tools, approaches that I use in my own practice. And today I'm going to briefly talk about why DISC. Why DISC is compelling. DISC is an acronym, which I'll mention later on in this very short clip, describes 4 behavioral styles. So for those of you who have been using DISC will know that it empowers our clients to self-mastery. It provides our clients with a perspective, seeing themselves in a different light. It energizes our clients. So for those of you who've been using this, you'll know that it energizes them by identifying their own natural style, which then allows them to influence others. It also bridges gaps so that once our client identifies the gaps that are needed, they're ready for transformation. Also, because it provides an explanation on why behavior may show up in certain situations. So DISC in itself, although people look at DISC in terms of recruitment or in the working environment, it shows up, or one's behavior shows up in our personal life as well as in our professional life. So knowing this really helps them understand themselves more. It allows our clients to build rapport and have that opportunity to have those empowering conversations. What's key and what my clients have reported is knowing their own DISC style allows them to better manage their own energy. So things that they can spend time on, they're energized, they're able to be in flow as opposed to not be in flow where their energy is being sapped, whether this in the workplace. So most of my clients, of course, we're looking at the working environment, but actually knowing their style allows them to direct their energy in things that enhance their energy and provides that, as opposed to taking their energy away. So the one point I wanted to just raise before I move on to the next slide is that this is a tool, of course, and knowing for our clients, just as a note for those of you who've been using this tool, that the actual style, those 4 styles, which I'll just mention in a few seconds, will often stay with the same unless throughout one's life, unless there's been some traumatic incident where there'll be a shift. Whereas other tools, there will be changes like Myers-Briggs, of course, those of you who've done that or work with clients whose style has changed. Okay, so just a little note to bear in mind. Characteristics, so people fall into 2. So we've got people, either individuals or our clients or us. We fall into 2 categories in this sense, and I'll just say a little bit more about this. We're either people, or our clients are people oriented, or they are task oriented. They could either be outgoing or reserved. So know one's style, and this is a very short clip, and I'm just mentioning this as a way, and for those of you who've been using it, wanting to know more, the 4 styles are 1, D for dominance, I for influence, S for steadiness, C for compliance. I'd love to hear from you coaches out there, or those of you who are interested in these tools, how this has worked when working with others, perhaps in that capacity as a coach, or perhaps in the working environment, knowing one's DISC style. How has that helped? I want to say thank you to all of you and happy coaching.